I had a belief. I think my parents did a good job making me understand that everything was going to be okay, right? Like they said all the right things. It's not your fault. Like you're loved by both your parents. They
Did you
didn't.
feel it?
Did I feel what exactly?
The words. Was it?
Yeah, because like my parents, they weren't disparaging each other. Like I saw some things I probably didn't need to see, which I realized later. But like the what I how I because I do this for a living, I know it could have been
Right.
significantly
Right.
worse. So I know that it was really minor in the grand scheme, and so that's I always just say for them, like, good on them that they did the right thing. You did what you're supposed to do. They didn't allow us to be exposed. They didn't talk crap about each other, and it allowed my sister and I to love them both how we're supposed to. And then they stayed really close to each other, within 5 minutes of each other, which is a gift parents can give their children through divorce, is to remain close to each other so that the kids can very easily go back and forth between households. And it's just, I never lost connection with either of my parents through the
That's a
process.
brilliant point.
Yeah.
That's a really brilliant point. Because so many people, I mean, you're in a profession, and I'm living my life, and you just know so many people that go through it, and you hear about the ones that are the bad situations, and maybe we don't hear enough about the good situations, but that is just a brilliant common sense. Like if two people are thinking about what the best thing for their kids is, that would be one of those things. Like stay close, like geographically, so that the children can have what they need. Do you find that, I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but do you find that oftentimes people are so caught up in their emotions that they're not focusing on what's right for their kids? It's all about them, and they're just pissed off at each other?
I mean, yeah, 100%. Like a lot of people are really trying to do the right thing, but there are definitely I don't know, a third of the cases maybe where people either they're just simply unable to put someone else first, like their kids, or they need help getting there because they are caught up in what's happening to them. It's an extremely traumatic experience
Yeah. Yeah.
all around. And so, yeah, they just need help. Like, big picture here, you have small children, and like your decisions really need to be focused on them. And really, a lot of people have really negative thoughts about family law and divorce and how the courts handle it. But the great weight of family law and all the professionals involved in the process are like, yeah, husband, and yeah, wife, we know you got stuff you need to take care of, but we really care about the kids here. And like, we really, really want to make the best decisions for them. And so, yeah, like that, living close is like one of the biggest decisions that you can make, at the time of separation and divorce.